The Valley of Fire in Overton, Nevada is a place I'll never tire of. It's packed with bright red peaks nestled in yellow, white, and sometimes purple limestone. This weekend I came to camp with friends and hiked the White Domes Trail within the park. There's great camping within the Valley of Fire, but it's full most of the time. The Nevada State Park System doesn't have a reservation system. It's first come, first serve. This can create some unnecessary stress if you're on your way and not sure there's going to be a spot to camp in the park. But if you arrive and the park is full, the nearby Echo Bay Campground by Lake Mead will most likely have availability. Another great alternative, which I've yet to try, is boondocking in the area. There's BLM land just outside of the park. It's said this area was once covered by inland seas. Everywhere in this valley is evidence of water's artistic rock carvings. One feature of this hike is the remains of a movie set from The Professionals built in 1965. When I first saw this, it felt strangely out of place. But then after some research, I discovered that the movie was the reason we have this hike. It was responsible for the development of the road to this section of the park. My favorite part is the Slot Canyon. If you're not familiar with what a slot canyon is, it's a crack in a rock that water has eroded into a very narrow channel with sheer rock walls. It's just mind-blowing to me. At one point, this was all underwater. To let my mind open and actually know this, puts life in a different perspective. For moments, I can leave this little bubble I've created to live in and take in the vastness of this earth and the long history that preceded me and will endure beyond me. Life's tiny dramas become insignificant in places like this. In these places, I feel inconsequential and irrelevant. To feel my ego melt opens me up to the feeling of being connected to everything around me. I am nothing but a speck of dust in this vastness, and to remember that keeps me humble. Problems melt away and dividing lines vanish into oneness. After exiting the canyon, there's a couple more easy rocky sections to climb, and then some gravel terrain that leads back to the main road. In the Valley of Fire, you can easily spend 4 to 5 days just taking in the sights and the hikes. If you're only able to get a weekend off, it's a great place to revisit again and again until you've done it all. This weekend, I just came up to spend time with friends and to do the hike. Getting out and about doesn't have to entail complicated planning and long stays. It can be simplified into small chunks if necessary, and enjoyed one piece at a time. So if you only have a limited amount of time, just throw your leg over and go for an easy paced ride in your area. We live in such a beautiful world. There's always something cool to visit just around the corner.